Hello everybody, I just want to show you this machine. This is a new project that I'm doing for a customer. I'm a slot machine technician. Was a hobby at first. With slot machines was a hobby, and I was able to teach myself how to fix slot machines. Now I can fix just about any slot machine from 1910 up until 2006, maybe even newer, if I have all of the reset chips or cards and or whatever they need to fix the machine. But this is probably a 1938, 1940, I don't know, I'm not sure, Mills Golden Nugget slot machine. I mean, I do believe it was, there is some aftermarket parts on it. It's a pretty nice machine. They customed it, whoever had it. They did a bunch of custom on it, but it's missing the correct screw for here. It's supposed to have a countersink screw in there. It was missing a screw over here. I replaced it, made it, fix the escalator. I took that escalator all apart, cleaned it with the 0000 steel wool, cleaned off all the oil and old pieces of metal that were on it. It was a working machine when it came in. It didn't have a coin box, so I kind of made one for it. I had a plastic box that I didn't need. I cut the top off and I made him a coin box because when I got it here, it was totally full in the bottom of coins. There was coins all over in the bottom because he filled the tube up. The guy who owns this has owned it since 1980. So when he filled the tube up, all the coins started going out the chute that sends it into the coin box. He didn't have a coin box, so they were all going to the bottom. So I fixed that for him. The air controller on the handle. That's an air controller for the handle. It was not working correctly. I took it apart, cleaned it all up. I couldn't take the inside apart, but I took it out, cleaned it up, sprayed WD-40 in it, worked it, and kept getting all the old grease out of the inside of it. There's still some in there, but it should work fine. And all I got left to do now is on it. It's hard to see, but it's really dusty and dirty on the inside. That's all I got to do now is clean it up, and it'll be ready for him. It's a really nice machine. Although I ain't happy with whoever did the recondition on it, there's the remodel on it, because I found loose screws everywhere in the machine, and I've never in my life, all the times I've worked on these machines, I've never found any loose screws like I have in this machine. Finding loose screws is normal. These are aftermarket, these aren't originals. There's a few aftermarket things in there, but you know, what can you say? It's from the 1980s. It's the nicest machine, one of the nicest fronts that I've ever worked on. But as for the actual inside mechanism of it, it may work great, but it's not a very good inside mechanism. But you know, that's okay. Although people charge lots of money to repair these machines, and he brought it to the house, my house, I'm only charging him $350 to recondition the machine, get it all up and working as best as it can. You don't use grease on these machines. These machines are all metal. The only thing that has bearings is inside the reels. That whole machine is all metal to metal working. There is no bearings in it. Well, there may be a bearing down in the clock. This is what they call a clock. There may be a bearing in there. I mean, I don't know. I've never taken the clock apart, but I know for sure that the reels are the only thing that's bearings. You never use automotive grease when you repair one of these machines. You use Vaseline. Vaseline is what you're supposed to use. Vaseline and 3-in-1 oil, and that's it. So I just wanted to show you guys what I do for a living. I actually am a slot machine technician. I go to people's houses and I fix slot machines. I'm 100% self-taught. I didn't go to school for this. God gave me a really good brain to be able to figure things out without directions. Although I was fixing machines before I got manuals, I do have manuals for lots of machines. Yeah, that's about it. You guys all have a nice day. You know, although my hobby is collecting Indian rock artifacts and giant Indian rock artifacts, and people always treat me like I'm not very intelligent just because they think I don't know what it is with some of these YouTubers. They get on there and they treat you like you're a piece of crap, you know, like, you know, that you don't know what you're talking about when you have a really nice artifact that really shows that it's an artifact. Sure, I may have some of them that may not be artifacts. I mean, it can happen in the world. Nobody's perfect, but I would say 99.99% of my artifacts are real. I would say that, but you know, people always say it that it's not. But, you know, that's the way life is, y'all. Everybody out there have a nice day. God bless. Thank you.